Well, if you've been paying any attention at all, you may have noticed there's a cultural revolution taking place on college campuses, and not in a good way. Campus craziness is what we're calling it on this show, and today's edition is pretty crazy. First up, feminists at Sierra College in California issuing citations to students who make kissing noises, among other offensive sounds. The website Campus Reform, which covers college news, posted images of the citation cards, which were created by Sierra's Feminist Action Club. The card lists various offenses, we're not making this up, including invading my space, making whistling, kissing, and psst noises. Text at the top of the card says, quote, "You have received this card because you did something that made me feel uncomfortable and or threatened." Sierra College told Fox News it was not aware of the citations, that they had been created, but it said it had received no complaints so far. Well, a speaker at Harvard Law School says that terms like free speech may be racist and sexist. Harvard Law School graduate Kendra Albert told students that when non-lawyers use legal terms like free speech, they, quote, lose sight of the often discriminatory history of such terminology. According to the Harvard Crimson, which is a newspaper on campus, Albert also takes issue with the usage of the word defamation, which he says, quote, hides deeply sexist and racist and horophobic, which means anti-sex worker connotations. She went on to say that the power of these words is what makes them dangerous, and they deserve a second look. In other words, any word she doesn't like is dangerous and should be banned. Harvard Law School tells Fox News that speakers with a broad range of views speak at Harvard, which of course isn't true, but the institution doesn't take a view on any particular speaker's point of view, which is also untrue. And then Black Lives Matter's protesters at Ohio University interrupted this year's homecoming football game by unfurling a banner that said, "Make racists afraid again," pushing fear. According to Campus Reform, which reported this story, the protesters also started chanting, "Whose lives matter? Black Lives Matter." Well, the local newspaper on campus, the Post-Athens, reported that about 45 demonstrators dressed in all black held their fists in the air during the protest. In a statement to Fox News, Ohio University said the students were fans and they were exercising their, quote, right to freedom of expression, a right that is under attack on other campuses. The university says it supports that right. And in Missouri, the university there considering a proposal that would use contributions to, quote, equity, inclusion, and diversity as a factor in determining which professors get promotions and tenure. The proposal is the product of a $1.1 million diversity audit at the university. The local newspaper, the Missourian, says the goal of the proposal is to, quote, encourage faculty and staff to consider diversity issues in their teaching and research. It does not specify what diversity issues are. You're just supposed to know. The University of Missouri did not respond, of course, to our request for comment. Well, if you have a campus craziness story, let us know. They're abundant, but we want to hear from you. You can email us. You can send it to campuscraziness@foxnews.com. We'd appreciate hearing from you as always. There's a lot to choose from.